Welcome in 5 minutes, the channel that turns the complex into the compelling in the time it takes to grab a coffee. Fasten your seatbelts because today, we're riding the seismic waves of Japan's Shindo Scale, the earthquake intensity meter that does more than just measure, it saves lives. Can we quake-proof our brains with understanding in just 5 minutes? Challenge accepted. Let's roll. And now, let's zero in on the Shindo Scale. It's Japan's homegrown hero in the world of seismology, and trust me, it's not your everyday earthquake scale. While the Richter and moment magnitude scales are out there flexing their numbers on the energy they've caught from an earthquake, Shindo's playing a different game. T's all about the drama on the ground, the shakes, the rattles, and the rolls. From a gentle sway that barely registers to a ferocious jolt that can send everything airborne, Shindo's got it dialed from 0 up to a wild 7. Imagine this. At level 1, you're sipping tea, blissfully unaware, while at the top of the scale, it's a scene straight out of a blockbuster movie. And that, my friends, is the power of Shindo. It tells us not just the story of the quake, but how it stars in the story of us. Alright, let's scale up the Shindo ladder, where each rung tells a tale of trembling ground. Picture this. You're in a place so calm, so still, you'd never guess the earth just shrugged. That's Shindo 0, the silent ghost of quakes, captured only by the vigilant eyes of seismographs. Now, as we ascend to Shindo 1 and 2, the earth whispers to us through faint vibrations. It's that moment where you pause, look around, and wonder, did you feel that, or was it just me? Moving up to 3 and 4, the earth speaks louder, a rumbling dialogue you can't ignore. It's the swaying of your hanging plants, the rattling of dishes that heralds its arrival. Now we're not just observers, we're participants in this seismic dance. And then, there's a shift. At 5, the Earth's narrative intensifies. We're gripping the edges of our seats, or rather, anything we can. Walking is a challenge, and unsecured objects are now in motion, as if joining in protest against the stillness we once knew. As we approach the upper echelons, Shindo 6, the plot thickens. The ground beneath us is a mighty beast, awake and untamed. The once secure ground is now a theater of chaos where standing tall is a feat for the brave. And at the zenith, Shindo 7, it's a scene from nature's most epic saga. The earth roars and thrusts with a force that turns the ordinary upside down literally. It's here, in this moment, that the true power of Mother Nature is both feared and revered. From a silent nudge to a wild tempest, the Shindo Scale captures the full spectrum of Earth's whispers and bellows. It's a reminder of our place in this world, both humbled and empowered by the knowledge it gives us. Let's hit the fast-forward button on history and watch as the Shindo Scale, much like a fine piece of art, undergoes its own renaissance. From its inception, it was clear that the scale was more than just numbers. It was a living, breathing entity, designed to grow with each seismic whisper and shout that passed through Japan's storied lands. Then came 1995, a year etched in the memory of every Japanese citizen. The Great Hanshin earthquake struck with a ferocity that shook the nation to its core. In the wake of this calamity, it became evident that the scale had to evolve once more. This pivotal moment wasn't just about measuring shakes, it was about redefining resilience. The Shindo Scale expanded, doubling down on its detail with a 10-tiered system, each level a refined expression of the quake's impact on the human experience and our engineered environments. And so, the Shindo Scale stands today not just as a measure, but as a monument to Japan's indomitable spirit, to its commitment to understanding and mitigating the risks that come from the churning world beneath our feet. It is, in every sense, a scale that has been forged in tremors and tempered with wisdom. In the quiet moments of reflection, Japan remembers the rare yet indelible marks left by Shindo 7. These aren't just chapters in history books. They're deep, visceral memories of times when the Earth unleashed its unbridled might. Take, for instance, the 2011 Great East Japan earthquake, an event that redefined tragedy and resilience in equal measure. These seismic events are stark reminders, not just of nature's formidable power, but of the human spirit's capacity to endure and rebuild. It's in the face of such overwhelming force that the true value of preparedness and strength of community come into sharp focus. Each Shindo 7 quake, while rare, is a profound teacher, imparting lessons on the fragility of our world and the resolve of its inhabitants. But why does this all matter? For the people of Japan, the Shindo Scale transcends the realm of mere measurements. It's a beacon, guiding not just how buildings are constructed, but how lives are lived in harmony with the unpredictable Earth. Every number on this scale is a directive that shapes building codes, molds emergency response strategies, and carves out a culture that is uniquely attuned to the whispers and roars of the world beneath them. It's a constant reminder of their relationship with the Earth, a relationship that balances respect, awareness, and preparedness against the backdrop of nature's unpredictable temperament. The Shindo Scale is a perfect example of how a nation adapts to its environment, crafting a system that not only warns but also informs its people with precision. That's all for today's episode. In just 5 minutes, we've uncovered the essence of how Japan measures the tremors of the Earth. Stay tuned for more insights, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more knowledge in 5 minutes. See you next time.